bringing you team coverage after 3 confirmed tornadoes touched down in the upstate. One person around here was killed. Live crews standing by in Oconee, Pickens, and Greenville County.
And we begin our team coverage with 7 News reporter Scotty Kay, who is joining us from Seneca. Scotty, the governor just toured that damage there a matter of hours ago before heading back to Columbia to talk about the coronavirus.
He sure did, Amy, and this is the road he took to get to that damage. You can see behind me that there is a roadblock. That roadblock has been here all day long. You can see what's left over from this storm by just looking at the roofs of the businesses back there. You can see the blue tarps, but that's not all. Just to show you the strength and intensity of this storm, we are finding debris all the way up here. Now again, Governor McMaster was able to get around that roadblock and see the damage for himself. He told us it was some of the most destruction he's ever seen in one spot. Now most of that damage again was at and near Borg-Warner plant. That's where a 77-year-old man named Jack Harville lost his life after the tornado made its mark on the auto parts manufacturing plant. According to officials, the tornado came through around 3:30 this morning and caused the structure where Harville was working as a security guard to collapse. The Oconee County coroner told us Harville died of blunt force trauma, but the plant wasn't the only place to take a hit. The entire area, in fact, was impacted with lots of trees and power lines down, as well as structural damage to homes. As Governor McMaster surveyed the damage, he says he was saddened, but also proud of the way folks handled the devastation.
I've lived in South Carolina all my life and spent a lot of time at the coast as well as up in the mountains. I've never seen this kind of devastation so heavy in one spot.
Now again, Harville's death is the only death reported so far here in Oconee County, but the governor tells us there were 8 other deaths across the state. And as far as we know, according to emergency officials, there were no other serious injuries here in Oconee County, which by the looks of things is truly a miracle. Live in Oconee County tonight, Scotty Kay, 7 News.
Scotty, thank you. Before we move on to check other damaged areas, let's stay in Oconee County for a bit because that was a confirmed EF3 tornado in that area. 7 News reporter Asia Wilson standing by live in Seneca with another look at that damage. Asia.
Well, Gordon, as you can see, I'm standing at a corner here where you can see the devastation widespread. You see houses with trees through them, and over here you have a graveyard with trees toppled over grave plots. And then here you see a store, it appears, where a roof blew off completely. Now, leaders with the Oconee County Emergency Management Services tell me roads like Goddard Avenue were hit pretty hard here in Seneca. We've seen a cemetery destroyed with several trees on grave plots. Also in this area, we've seen down power lines everywhere, large trees uprooted from the ground. And for many families, they now have those trees through their homes. One family who lives off of East South 2nd Street says some members of their family were trapped when the storm came through this morning. Now they're just grateful to be alive, as they say they were near death.
You see this stuff on TV, but you don't see it in real life, and then you don't know the severity of anything until it's actually right there in front of you. Like, because it was dark when we first got here and you couldn't really see anything, but then, you know, as the sun came up, then we're just like, oh wow, like it's something to see.
Now again, as Gordon, you said that an EF3 tornado has been confirmed for this particular area. Now, Seneca leaders are asking everyone to stay off the streets as road repairs do begin and continue. So curfew is starting tonight at 9 p.m. and it will go until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So again, stay off the roads as much as possible. We're live in Seneca. Asia Wilson, 7 News.